Hello, episode number 4. This is the second of my 2 rants for the day. Dealing with some of my own challenges right now. I'm trying to get better. I'm still, as I've stated before, I'm still only about 80%, and I'm working very hard at minimizing stress, trying to eliminate anxiety, sleep more, eat better, all the things that perhaps we aren't guided from our medical people, our doctors, our specialists, particularly here in Canada. We are very, very trusting in Canada of the medical system. At least most of us used to be very trusting. So it brings me to my rant. The word chronic gets thrown around a lot. And you have a chronic pain, you have a chronic condition of some sort. But chronic only means, the only definition, by definition, what it means is that it lasts. It's something that you have that's been ongoing for a long period of time, or it comes and goes very, very frequently. So if you have a chronic condition, you can identify with that. The problem is, most chronic conditions, in what I've read over the last 2.5 years, are driven by inflammation. And chronic condition is just a label, for the most part, that they put on something that they already know what causes it, but they're not seeking the solution. They're not trying to deal with the inflammation. They're not trying to deal with, perhaps it's your diet or possibly your diet that's contributing to this. Vaccination injury, long COVID, an infection. They deal with the headache that you've got. They deal with the anxiety that you've got. They deal with the tremors, the stuttering. They deal with all the little nuances. But when you lose sight in one eye and it's caused from inflammation, and all the rest of your symptoms can be caused from inflammation, it's kind of a clue. Yes, there's a chronic condition, but what is causing the inflammation? So that's a rant that I have. And we have a chronic health problem in Canada. We have a chronic lack of understanding. And we have a chronic head stuck in the sand problem in Canada, where nobody wants to admit what the rest of the world is slowly coming around to admit, that the vaccination injured and the people that have long COVID are likely vaccination injured, and that they need support to get rid of the inflammation triggers, the toxins that are being driven out of our cells that our bodies can't deal with. So that's just a rant I have. It's not, you're not supposed to do anything with that. Just maybe you agree, maybe you don't. If you don't, or if you do, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer you back. Please subscribe and follow me on my channel, and we'll move forward with this. I am not supported in any way by the Apheresis Center in Cyprus. I was very, very lucky to find their facility, their website, in the middle of the night when I was looking for some support in some part of the world, and it popped up in front of me. And when I went through the process, it took me from a person that couldn't walk, I couldn't talk, and couldn't string a sentence together. I couldn't find the words. I had a 24-hour headache. And they made me, through the process and all the good people there, they brought me to about an 80%, 75, 80% better than what I was. So I've got the email address right above me. If you want to reach out to them, and there's a test that you can take. It panels you. Make a phone call, speak to Marcus. He's the gentleman that will panel you and give you the lowdown on what your test score actually is, and see if this is something that could help you. And it does deal with chronic illnesses. I thank you, and please remember, stay positive.